Hi everyone. I know I haven't posted a video in ages, so let's get down to it. For starters, I'm in a giant metal farm building I own. I've been doing a lot of recording in here lately. It's just a cool ambient space. But for this unboxing, it's really the only place I have right now because my regular recording studio has sort of taken over my YouTube sound stage. So, all right. I am really excited about this device that we're going to unbox. I've been pretty much obsessed with analog modular synthesis for the last couple of years, and I have a tiny amount of equipment. I have a semi-modular and I have some passive mults and some stuff like that, and I want something for it to talk to. So I was looking for a way in that was affordable, and the case and the power supply and all that was the big impediment, and I found the Cre8audio NiftyBundle, and that's what we're going to unbox today. We're not going to hear it, we're just going to unbox it. We'll save a gear review for a future video. So let me spin the camera around and let's see what's in the box. There it is. Okay. I purchased from Sweetwater Sound. Currently, it looks like you can get this at several different places. I think direct from the manufacturer too, but price is the same everywhere. I'm not going to say what the price is, but it's very affordable for modular. Okay. Again, this came from Sweetwater Sound out in Burbank, California. I love them. They're always reliable. Okay. Lots of bubble wrap. Sweetwater always puts in some candy. I got a sweet tooth, so that doesn't hurt. Okay, and here is the Cre8audio NiftyBundle. Let's see what's in there. Okay. We have some cables. I needed more cables. I have a few, but not enough. You never have enough. Power supply. This is really nicely protected here. We have an Allen wrench. I'm guessing that is for the case screws. Little get start manual for connecting the modules and a couple of stickers. Let's get the plastic off of here. Nifty case and two modules. This has got power built in. The reason I really went for this was not just these two modules. I was planning on getting a power supply and building my own case, but for pretty much the price of doing that, I got this, and it's got not just the two modules it comes with, but there's really kind of another module or two sort of built into this. It's got MIDI to CV. It's got two channels of CV and gate, and it's got this input for the mod wheel on your synth. We'll control that. It's a modulation source, and it's got clock from MIDI clock. On the back of this thing, you got a MIDI in, a MIDI through, an audio out, which we'll talk about in a second, USB, MIDI USB, on-off button, and where the wall wart plugs in. So it's also kind of got a tiny summing mixer and output module. It's got built into the case, these two outputs. You take your sound source. This one here is an oscillator. It's really two oscillators and an LFO. So you got chip 1, chip 2, and they can each have their own output here. There's no level control there, but they'll sum and come out the 1/4 inch on the jack, which is jack on the back, which is unbalanced. But hey, what do you want? You can always add a real fancy output module, and if you want balanced audio. I believe this is 84 HP? No. Yes? I don't know. It seems like it's 1 rack unit wide. I'll have all the details later in the later video. But the two modules are Chipz, which, as I said, is an oscillator, 2 oscillators, kind of, and an LFO. And it's kind of a chiptunes oscillator, like arcade games, I guess. It sounds pretty cool in the demos online. And it's also got a filter on one of them, so that's great too. It's like a little bit of everything. And then Cellz is some kind of wacky keyboard, because these are buttons you can push, and sequencer, because they can play. There's these 2 little jacks here with the arrows. I guess if you put clock into them, it can play this way and it can play that way. I got some learning curve to go up here, but it's going to be incredibly fun. And there it is. The manufacturer says to open it up and check all the cable connections just to make sure it hasn't separated in transit or something like that. So I have to do that before I power this baby up and try it out. But I am super excited, and I will definitely be doing a future video, probably several, showing this in action by itself with other modules added in once I purchase them, and hooked up to my Arturia Micro Brute, because it's got that little 2x6 tiny little patch bay. It's got 2 modulation sources and 6 destinations. Plus it's got some CV outs and stuff on the back of the keyboard. I also have an Arturia BeatStep Pro sequencer, which will also get involved in all of this. So there it is. My very first modular case and actual modules. So that is cool.